Welcome everyone. It's Nichole DeMent here, and I am so pleased that you're joining me for this new full moon guided meditation. Thanks so much for joining me for this bi-monthly online meditation at the new and full moons, and especially now as we are in some really intense energies for the next couple months, actually. I've heard some astrologers describe it as being in the birth canal, and yeah, these energies are intense for sure. So I'm an artist, an intuitive astrologer, and a coach. And I've been hosting these monthly meditations for going on 2 years now. They used to be in person, and that was really great. And I miss everyone. But I really appreciate the ability to reach friends and family across the world. So hello to my friends in Greece, in Montana, New Mexico, and thank you for everyone that is here today. I really love doing these, and I hope that this provides you with some greater insight on at least one challenge you might be facing in these intense times of transformation. This is a time to raise our consciousness, and I create these for my own understanding of how to do that for myself. And I just know that we can do so much more as a group than alone. So again, thank you for doing this with me. I sincerely hope this helps you move through your challenges with greater ease and to reconnect you with your amazing power. If you find these helpful, please put some comments down below, and please share and subscribe. This is a new channel, and once I reach 100 subscribers, I can finally customize the URL to one that we can all remember, at least that I can remember, not just numbers, letters. Yeah, thanks, YouTube. Anyway, I'm excited to share that you can help me reach this goal of 100 subscribers, and I get to send you a gift and my undying love, of course. So every new subscriber will receive a free fine art postcard of my art. There's a link to another video with details and artwork so that you can pick from. Maybe below or above, you will see, or both. So I did mention this is new, right? So please let me gift you some fun art in your mailbox, and please subscribe. And thank you so much. This video will start with the astrology of the moment, and then there'll be about a 45-minute or so meditation. And our goal is for an overall balance that I designed with the knowledge of these energies. So today's meditation will focus on your parasympathetic nervous system to create more calm, boost your immunity, and lower that heart rate. Very important. We'll do some really practical steps using breath work and massage, private personal massage, then get some much needed movement in our bodies with some really easy and gentle Tai Chi walking, which is also very grounding. We all need that. Okay, on to the astrology. So the full moon culminates on October 1st with the sun in Libra in opposition to the moon in Aries, both at 9 degrees. The moon is joined by Chiron nearby at 7 degrees, and I'm going to talk lots about that later since it is really important to this moment. Oppositions are revelatory. The full moon sheds light on the consciousness, like it lights up the landscape at night. These oppositions create confrontations. As someone born on a full moon, I've experienced these sun-moon oppositions throughout my life, and I can tell you that you just aren't in control of the opposing perspective or event, and for you, it's based on the houses that these fall in for you. But this is where the beauty of that revelation is. It will awaken and enlighten us to new ideas of self. It's an opportunity to see yourself reflected in others. And the key is whether you recognize yourself or them or project the idea of the other, which Carl Jung called the shadow. When we experience the shadow, we react much stronger than we would if we saw ourselves in the other. Then we would have compassion. All that to say, you might be really in the feels at this full moon. So the meditation is really focused on calming the nerves and grounding back into your body. So there's a lot going on right now in the stars, and we see it in the world, don't we? I've been saying this for a while, but your goal is to not get distracted from your path. Easy to say, right? I get it. I know. So let's just break it down, hopefully for a better understanding of the ideology of what's going on right now. We'll start with the main opposition of the sun in Libra, the moon in Aries, and this conjunction, or at the exact same degree, is Chiron. In order to really get into how Chiron is affecting you, I want to back up and share some context. Chiron travels between Saturn and Uranus and helps us integrate those two powerful and distinct energies. Saturn is a builder of frameworks and systems known as Father Time. It really builds the reality of our 3D existence. It gives us perseverance within all the variables and the hardships of this experience to climb to the top of the mountain. Saturn creates the systems that we live, work, and play within. And I've talked a lot about Capricorn this year, but briefly, Saturn and Capricorn rule governments, religions, family, corporations, systems. While Uranus is the awakener of divine knowledge, the incredible quantum insights beyond this realm, beyond the 3D, an electric energy that's hard to define. It's our genius potential and provides the opportunity to exist at a much higher vibration than this 3D reality. And Chiron is a bridge for these two. Where it is in our charts is where we are sensitive to that particular personal wound, which varies based on the house and sign it's in. And I'd love to work with anyone that's interested in finding out more. So that's also in the description below. Please contact me. Basically, Chiron is about higher vibration and healing that human condition. And that placement in our chart highlights for each of us our unique gift to the world. I think of it sometimes like a lightning rod that conducts information and energy on how to help awaken others on their own path to healing. So in Aries, it's searching for how to heal the wound of simply being who you truly are within a world of give and take or some amount of sacrifice to the whole. Conjunct the moon, it feels exceptionally threatened with an emotional vulnerability and can react very strongly. The key to this full moon is to slow down, calm yourself, to find space to rise above and raise your vibration. Don't project, don't overreact, don't come from the ego, don't get distracted. And the opposing sun in Libra makes me think of the well-known 60s slogan, make love, not war. So these are both in the early degrees of Aries, and there's 30 degrees in the sign. So the later degrees of the sign, we have Mars at 24 degrees, and Mars is exactly conjunct the dwarf planet Eris, and she is known as the goddess of discord. These two are fighters with an extreme motivation to win at any cost. They are eager to fight. Unfortunately, Eris likes blood, and her brother Mars is too driven by his ego to consider the effects of his actions. And additionally, in that stellium, we have Black Moon Lilith. Talked about this before, but I love the story. So Lilith was the first partner and equal to Adam in the Garden of Eden when the power structure shifted and she had to submit to his wishes, including his sexual desires at the expense of hers. She refused. She left. She wouldn't give up her equality as a fellow human. The other side of the story is that she was an evil witch that ate babies, or you would be cursed to lose a child or not have children if you did not submit to the patriarchal plan. Like most things about the matriarch prior to roughly 3,000 years ago, this is distorted at best. Black Moon Lilith understood natural law, and accepts death is a natural part of life, even sometimes for children. But this is not to say she wasn't powerfully knowledgeable of the dark arts and mysteries of the unseen. This is just yet another side of the divine feminine that needs to be seen once again. It needs to be accepted in all of us, no matter if you're male or female. She demands equality of self in Aries too. This is beyond a feminist idea. It is the simple nature of being human, this balance. And the divine feminine is an archetype within all of us that divines the gold from the alchemy of natural law, while the masculine protects and holds loving space for this sacred understanding to be birthed. Beautiful, right? So these planets in Aries are all demanding to be heard in equal measure now. And if we can integrate them, if we can take back our knowledge of who we are and be all we were meant to be, and when we feel this incredible union, we accept the mission and realign with our true desires. Mars and Aries is really about desire. And this can help end that internal war that's based on duality. Big ideas, I know. So the highest vibration of these planets is an incredible ability to fight for our wholeness as divine beings. Yeah. So the opposition with Libra is about justice and balance, creativity, partnership, giving to others. The question of how can you give of yourself in a balanced way? To give without giving it all up and without conditions, compassion and sharing without losing yourself, or the opposite of a complete rejection of the other. This full moon is the opportunity to find that balance, and especially with the blending of masculine and feminine and the darker feminine energies of Black Moon Lilith and Aries, as well as Eris and Mars. So it's really powerful and really beautiful. As I mentioned, all full moons offer a recognition of this duality and this reflection opportunity. And this one in particular can be an experience of great loneliness with all the planets in Capricorn. Capricorn, I've talked a lot about these guys, but here we go. So Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn have been in Capricorn since January. Specifically, Saturn is at 25 degrees of Capricorn, making an exact square to Eris, Mars, and Black Moon Lilith. And squares are challenges. They are obstructions, they're limitations and restrictions to everything that Aries wants, which is just moving forward. And Capricorn is running a marathon this year, not a sprint. And while we are nearing the end, we are not in the home stretch just yet. So the lucky thing is that Saturn in Capricorn is, there's time. There's no rush, but it is a long, hard race. So we can't discuss Saturn in Capricorn without also looking at Pluto's influence that exposes the darker depths of Capricorn energy. So greed, corruption, an obsessive need for control, and ultimate power. And Pluto's going to be in Capricorn through 2024. Don't get too upset. So it usually isn't this extreme. And I hope you try out another meditation that really works with the healing transformation available now with Pluto and Capricorn. I created it to help you take back your power and let go of whatever is holding you back. So if that feels right for you, I'll put links to it above and in the description below. So hopefully that works for you. Please check it out. Pluto is currently at 22 degrees. The experience of Pluto is difficult to see in the moment, but you can really feel, especially the loss that is attached to it. It asks, what more can you let go of? What is holding you back from feeling your power, from owning it? Who is holding you back? How can you take responsibility for your deepest awakening to spirit It will be easier for us to see the challenges after we get to the other side. We've been feeling Pluto in Capricorn since 2008, but with Jupiter and Saturn there this year, the struggle of this long, steep climb in Capricorn is really magnified, and we're learning a lot. Here's another analogy. So Jupiter is known as the good luck planet. If Jupiter were the only planet in Capricorn, we could expect great growth in business and planning new adventures, in investments. It would be a boon to all the goals that we want to accomplish and support them with idealism and hope. There would be a flourishing global economy and trade, and probably also a little over exaggerated. Jupiter wants more. So if Jupiter were alone in the sign of Capricorn, it would be ideal to start new businesses right now. Though alongside Pluto in Capricorn, the new business is due to the loss of the old, and Saturn is asking what you really want to invest your time in. Really, we're fortunate to have Jupiter there right now to give us some hope that new opportunities and strategies are available. So for the next few months, Jupiter will actually be breezing by the other two, increasing this push for expansion as it makes its way to Aquarius on December 20th. And then hits Pisces by May 2021. So it's really fast. And Saturn is also moving forward now and goes into Aquarius on December 17th. I'm really looking forward to December. And while Aquarius has its own challenges, I feel there will be more support for equality. More about that in a later video. So not to get too ahead of ourselves, since we are still in here now, and Capricorn is, these planets are in Capricorn through December. So there's no rush, right? I've said that. There's so much going on in the chart at this full moon, and we all want to get to the meditation. So I'm going to skim over some of this stuff. Where to start? So again, all of this is here to potentially, no, to distract you from what is real for you right now. And I'm going to focus on that in the meditation, really coming back into your body. What is real for you right now? What do you want? What do you desire? Who are you? And we have Uranus, the planet of the awakening, in Taurus, an earth sign. Taurus builds, Uranus breaks down or breaks it open. If you have to allow the energy to pass through you. And I will note that Uranus rules Aquarius, which is a sign where both Saturn and Jupiter are heading into in mid-December. In this moment, outside of that, we are being asked to reassess our values, from the self-esteem to your pocketbook. And Uranus brings through divine knowledge. This is in opposition to Mercury at 4 degrees Scorpio. Yet another opportunity to see and communicate this revelatory opposition aspect, right? The sun will be here next month, also at the next full moon. So we have the next couple months to focus on what is the hidden, that is deep in our psyches about our value. And Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so it will take you deeper into the process of letting go. Just be kind to yourself as things shift and this awakening occurs. Prioritize what's most important in the moment and use the techniques in this meditation today to activate more calm and more peace for you. We'll do some massage and deep breathing, and we're going to focus on the vagus nerve. Uranus's higher vibration can help this new information to come in too. So it's not all bad. And we can definitely focus on the darker arts with all as Scorpio season comes in. So let's skim over yet another challenging aspect to us now, the nodes of the moon in Gemini and Sagittarius. The North Node is what we call our karmic destiny. And with it in Gemini, we have to be open to all of the information that's coming at us. The South Node is simply the sensitive parts of the past that trigger us to move forward to the North Node. No matter where you are on the globe, it seems, we are addressing old mindsets that got us to these systems that are no longer working. And Sagittarius is a representation of the ideologies, dogmas, the education and experiences that got us here, that taught us what we believe. And the goal now is to stay open to many different ideas and learn more about anything you're inspired to take on. That really do not inhibit your desire to learn and allow your mind to go where your insatiable desire takes you. Don't inhibit yourself. The South Node is in a grand trine with Mars in Aries, talked about that, and Venus in Leo. Normally, trines are great. They flow into each other and support the energies with ease. These are working together for unique self-expression, creativity, but with the South Node in the mix, it's really fueling this grand stage of selfish individualism, and everyone thinks they're right. We aren't seeing any of that. No, I'm joking, since we totally are. It's everywhere. So we thought we knew what to believe. We thought we really understood the truth, but that very truth is being tested. And most important, this is an opportunity to gain a greater understanding of who we really are, and again, what we value. All of the planets thus far indicate transformation is underway. It starts from the inside, though. So, speaking of that, lastly, I want to highlight Neptune in this chart. We have an ongoing square between Neptune and Pisces at 19 degrees and these nodes of the moon that are creating further confusion, or possibly the opportunity to realize there's something greater that we can't see. I feel like we're all sitting in a 12-step program meeting and we're all at the letting go and letting God stage. So Neptune in the sign it rules, Pisces, is the final sign of the zodiac, and it brings together all levels of existence and experience to dissolve back into the oneness, to dissolve into the infinity of all that is. And this energy can support us if we choose to let go of our will to do it all. The paradox of this is that we don't give up and do nothing. The difference is that we give up control of what is happening in order to allow things to flow through us. It's subtle, I know. So we start with the acknowledgement that there is a presence and power beyond our understanding. Whatever that is for you is perfect. There are no rules here. So despite what the South Node and Sagittarius told us to believe, we can do whatever feels right. And Neptune and Pisces energy is a salve for Capricorn, and for Aries too, possibly, where you are responsible for everything. And Capricorn, you really feel alone on your path to take care of it all. This energy is light, and it will lighten your burden if you allow it. You get to choose what it is too. So drop the baggage. Can be breath, it can be meditation, prayer, creating art or poetry. The only thing that matters is your intention to let go and let something flow through you. The darker side of this is we lose consciousness. We lose consciousness in a bottle or for drugs, overworking, over shopping. The poison can also be the antidote, though, when you invite the energy of your higher self, source, a beloved pet or ancestor that has passed to support you as you give up. Whatever fuels your spirit and opens your heart. Maybe it is let go and let dog for you, right? That's good. This energy is small and quiet, though, and it's within a raging storm. So there's no Tarantino soundtrack with this, and you may not even notice any changes, but the peace is one that stays with you and shifts you subtly as you develop your intuition and knowing who you are and what your grand mission on this planet really is. So our goals are shifting, our values are being realigned. We cannot see what's coming. There's so much going on. Pluto is deep and changing, and it's so interesting that this year is 2020 and we can't see what's ahead. But we can align our hearts and minds in this space. This is the great offering we have now, allowing our body and spirit to align and flow with the transformation into our greatest dreams, even more beautiful than we imagined. And the only question that remains is, what do you really want? Who you really are. Focus on your heart's desire and imagine your greatest self coming through. Okay, let's find a quiet place and allow that higher vibration to come in now. Let's get started with the meditation. Thank you. So I wanted to give you some visuals about this massage that I was talking about before. We're going to be working with the vagus nerve today. It's this new thing. It's obviously been around as long as we've been around, but we're just starting to recognize the amazing benefits of this nerve. And it is part of the parasympathetic nervous system. This is opposite the fight or flight, with that the sympathetic nervous system that provides us with the cortisol when we are stressed out. And, well, there's a little bit of stress. Just going through that astrology of the moment created a little bit of stress in me, just thinking about all that stuff. We'll start with the idea of a smile. So Vagus, Vagus, not the place that you go to and nobody knows what you did. So that is the location that we are not talking about, although potentially it could wear you out and create good rest. I don't know. But the vagus nerve is Vagus, if you want to do a little search on your own. So many of us have challenges to our heart, and this vagus nerve technique can really support a calming of those muscles and slowing of your heart rate. So there's many, many benefits. That's just one that I wanted to share with my good friends out there that have, arrhythmia or some challenges with their heart, either, So, all right. So what we're going to do is find the SCM, and I'm hoping that is the right acronym for it. But it's this muscle that runs basically from the base of the back of our jaw, and then underneath our ear. So you find the back of your jaw, and then under your ear, and there's a muscle that runs all the way down into this part of the bone. So this is the SCM, and to do this massage, you're going to do a little pinching, a pinching motion, and bring the front of your fingers on one side and your thumb on the other, and just pinch it. And it's, don't hurt yourself. If you have, there are people who have challenges to their vagus nerve. There's a vagal tone that they discuss. So it may hurt. If it does, then there are other things that you can do. You don't have to do this. But for those who it's not completely pain, you want to sort of give yourself a deep massage on the neck, pulling that away, and it's the vagus nerve is on each side of this muscle, that SCM muscle. So just up and down that muscle, pinching as you go. And you do that on both sides, doing this for a few minutes, multiple times a day, 3-5 times a day. I mean, what does it hurt if you just have a second? Feels like a nice neck massage. So just allow that. Just do that for yourself when you, especially if your heart rate is up and you are looking for some way to calm down. If you are in a traumatic moment, then this can be a very easy, simple way to just calm that down. The other thing that I love, and I'm going to throw in some puns with this, I feel like we hit the jackpot with the vagus nerve with this next technique. And it's smiling. Since this vagus nerve comes into your face, just a simple smile, not that big one that I just had on because I'm so funny with my puns, but just relaxing down, relaxing your face, imagining just a golden light coming down, this technique that we do. And as you get to your mouth and your jaw, letting your jaw drop and keeping your lips closed, but a slight turn up at the lip activates that vagus nerve. And dropping those shoulders, you feel a slight tension kind of in your cheeks, and that's where that's at. So you're activating the vagus nerve just by a slight smile. How great is that? So many benefits and so easy. And then the last one that is even, well, not easier than a slight smile, but our breath work that we normally do is also activating the vagus nerve. And if you've done these before with me, I love having you on the exhale really push it out and give a sigh out the mouth. So if you're uncomfortable with the audible of a sigh, just creating the experience of fogging up a mirror, right? That is also activating the vagus nerve. So breathing in the nose, holding for a second, and then out. And that is activating the vagus nerve. And I'll go through that, but I wanted to just explain what I normally do rather than it being a secret. We've been doing it all this time, but now you know what we're doing. The last thing I want to say is that the next part of this meditation is working with some Tai Chi. It's really simple. It is something that in all the years that I've practiced with all the many teachers, this is something that we start off with. So you don't have to know Tai Chi or even really have good balance to do this, but it is a walking meditation. It's called Tai Chi walking. And just with this, if we're thinking about the nerves, we're thinking about the unconscious reactions that our body is having from fight or flight, right? So those are, cortisol is a chemical that your body puts out when it thinks it's in danger and wants you to move. This visualization and the conscious knowledge and the conscious work to help our bodies to relax. If you don't have space in this moment to do the Tai Chi walking, then I've created a video that is me doing it in a beautiful neighborhood park in the Pacific Northwest where I live here in Seattle. And just by watching that can provide benefit to you. A secondary option for you in case you don't have the space right now to do Tai Chi walking. And it doesn't take up a huge amount of space, but I'm throwing it out there, and I just don't want you to feel inhibited from doing the meditation because you don't have space to do the Tai Chi walking. No excuses. We're going to engage our North Node in Gemini and learn about all of the different things and the different ways that we can help ourselves to move forward, literally, with the Tai Chi walking. And when you can move forward in a space that's appropriate, then you'll know how. So just please enjoy. Don't inhibit yourself in any way. And let's get on with the next part. All right, let's go ahead and stand. Open our hearts and let that energy flow down to our feet, grounding and centering. Have your feet shoulder width apart. And just allow that energy to flow down from your heart, down into your feet and down into the ground, finding your center. Take a deep breath in, through the nose and out through the mouth. And we'll do that again, breathing when we raise our hands, breathing in, open that belly, raise your hands up all the way above your head, your palms facing down, and breathe out. Open that throat and let it out. Fogging a mirror, activating that vagus nerve really slow. Push it out. Feeling the energy go down into your feet. Relaxing down. Good. Just relax your hands. Slowly turn the hands, the palms up. Breathing in very slowly. In through the nose. Every breath getting more relaxed, more grounded. As the palms come up, your face down over your head, and out with the breath. Big sigh, fogging a mirror. Let it out. Let it go. Slowly. A longer out breath, really activating the vagus nerve, grounding down and relaxing. One more. Palms up. Raise them slowly and breathe in with the nose, really filling the belly. Let those belly muscles go. Relaxing down. Hold the breath. And as your palms face down over your head, just let it out. Sinking the whole body down. Breathe naturally. Once you've released all the air, sinking down. Good. And if you've watched these before, you've done this. We're going to find our center by finding our edges. Lean to the right on top of your right leg, leaving your foot on the ground. Back to center, and then lean on the left leg. Just find the edges left to right and back to center. Very slow. Feel being in the middle of your body. Slowly lean back on the heels. Don't fall over. Just gently find that balance back to center and slowly lean forward on the balls of your feet. Good, just finding that center. And imagine there's a string pulling you up from the top of your head, and your body just gently rests down from that string. And we invite the strength and confidence of Mars and Aries to join us as we roll back our shoulders, dropping the elbows. Now see a light in your heart as it opens. Maybe it's a color, glows brighter and brighter. Gently open your arms into a slight circle, softly curving them to allow this energy ball to grow. Gently hold your chi open and soften. You are the vessel for this beautiful light in your heart. Just imagine your arms slightly curled to hold it and frame it. Feel it circling from head to belly and back again, however feels right to you. Just feel this energy now. Good. Now I'm going to show this walking meditation part 2 times. So you may just want to watch and feel the energy of this first trip down the bridge. Just practice in place unless you know the moves, and we'll move forward. From your centered stance, send the chi down your right leg. With knees bent, both feet on the ground, lean on that right leg. Slowly pull in your foot and push out your left foot, placing heel, then toe, in the shape of a crescent outward. You'll work with this crescent shape again and again. Lean back on your right leg, lifting your toe, and move it out 45 degrees, and then move forward onto that left leg, slowly finding your balance, bringing in your right foot in a crescent shape, stepping forward. Push it out beyond your normal stance and step. Now find your center and lean back on your left leg, lifting your toe out 45 degrees, and lean forward on that right leg. Good. Now bring in your left foot, crescent shape. Drive the energy forward with the next step. Find your balance between both legs. Slowly lean back on your right leg. Toe up. Turn it out 45 degrees, back to your left leg, and driving with the back foot, crescent shape, bringing it in, feet together, step forward with the right foot, heel to toe. Find your balance, slowly conscious body movements. Back on the left leg, toe up, out. Slowly finding that center and driving from the left leg forward. On to the right leg. Bringing the toe in, crescent shape, pushing it out. Heel to toe. Finding your balance right in the center, and then driving from the right leg onto the left. Back on the right leg, bringing up the toe, out, stepping again. Create that C or sickle or crescent shape with your feet. Driving from that energy down, moving forward, feeling that energy flowing around from your head to your belly, down through your legs. Every step, holding the ball in front of your belly, keeping a gentle smile on your face. Just really working the conscious body movements, making sure that that ball stays in front of your belly, moving your hands as you need to consciously hold that chi. Really good. And we focus now on the feelings in our body. What is talking to you right now? As you step forward, just allow each step to be smooth and the energy just continue to flow. Imagine the light getting brighter and brighter as you hold that energy in front of your belly. Feeling with each step growing confidence that you know this move and you step forward confidently, steadily, gently on your body. Just listening, hearing what your body is telling you. Letting this energy move gently through you with every step. letting go of any hesitations that you're not doing it right. It's just a simple walking. You're doing it perfectly. And we're going to take our last step, bringing our feet shoulder width apart, bringing the energy in to our bellies, putting palms down and grounding down into the earth, allowing the energy to go down into the earth as we are centered and balanced and steady. Let's do this again a little faster now. Feet shoulder width apart, lean into the right leg and bring your foot in for a crescent-shaped step. Heel to toe. Find your center, moving your weight, feeling your energy drive back on your left. Move the toe out, forward, peeling off the right foot, bringing it in and directing your energy forward and out. Moving your body centered over the two legs, toe out, peel off the left foot, bringing it in, centering, balancing, out, heel to toe, moving your energy, center, moving back, toe out, centering, leaning on the left, moving the circle out, onto the right leg, centering your body, leaning back on the left leg, toe out, moving forward, crescent shape, solid step, heel to toe, centering, leaning into the left leg, leaning back into the right leg, toe out, stepping forward, pulling it in, pulling your energy in, directing it out, pushing out that energy out the leg, finding your center, toe out, leaning into the right leg, peeling off the left, in with the energy and directing it out, centering your body as you move forward, leaning back, turning left, pulling in the leg, stepping forward, driving from that left leg to the center, leaning back, pushing forward, peeling off the left foot, crescent shape out, solid, feeling your energy, holding your chi between your hands as you move, feeling your entire body covered with this lightness, with this energized confidence. Coming to the close, pushing the energy down, palms down. Let's turn our palms up and breathe in all the way, palms up above the head, and as they face down, pushing out the air, pushing it out, pushing your energy down and grounding. Take one step back, with hands together, give gratitude for this space, this moment. Bring your energy into your hands, wipe off excess chi, and we move on to the seated part of our meditation. Find yourself now in a comfortable space, seated with your feet on the floor, aligning with that chi running from head to toe, feeling good, relaxing down into this space. And imagine now you're on a beach, the water out in front of you, expanding, clouds above, and the gentle lapping of the waves. Breathe in through your nose, deep into your belly. Hold, and on the out breath,
You start to connect with the waves, letting it all go, breathing deeply out, push it out. Let's breathe in again and connect the breath with the waves. Breathe in. Open the belly, hold, and out with a sigh. All the way out. Good. Bringing a slight smile to our face. We're going to do that one more time. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Letting it go. Relaxing down. As we're sitting on our beach, hearing the waves, connecting our hearts, slowing our hearts, slowing our breath, feeling the chi moving through our body, naturally and easily, letting go. Any thoughts and heavy energy, just flow with these waves. See them moving through the water, in and out, dissipating and dissolving as you just let go. Be in this moment as the sun is setting in the distance and the light filtering through the clouds, sparkling on the water as you gently allow rays from the setting sun to filter on your body, as you feel a warmth flowing from the top of your head, and a light flowing, a golden light flowing down your body, just relaxing you down. And as this light flows down your body, relaxes all the muscles. As you breathe in normally, just letting yourself flow with these waves. And you connect with the setting sun. As the beautiful golden light flows across the water and reaches your body, it flows down your body. The golden light flows down your forehead and connects the beautiful information of divine knowledge, the ultimate essence of who you are. Enters into your third eye with this golden light of the setting sun. You feel this desire. You feel the essence of who you truly are. This light filters down, the sun sets, the golden light flows down your face, relaxing all the muscles. This knowledge of who you are flows down into your throat. This light fills your throat, golden light, allowing your divine spoken voice to be clear. This golden light flows into your throat, opening flowing down even further. This golden light flows and pushes the divine knowledge, your truth, down into your shoulders, into your chest, and it opens that heart. The smile on your face sends rest and joy with this knowledge of your truth down into your heart as it opens, and the golden light fills your heart, resting even more. The golden light flows down your body. The truth, your authentic being, fills your torso. The golden light flows down into your solar plexus, becoming brighter, energizing your path forward, bringing confidence. The knowledge of who you really are further flows down into your form, into your body. And this golden light flows down your arms into your hands, and in your mind's eye you see clearly all of the abilities that you have to connect to. And we open the energies in the palms of your hands, the ancient chakras that have so much information for us of who we truly are, how we connect with ourselves and with the world, ways to move through the world, reaching out, accepting the peace and joy, giving love and receiving with these hands. Take a few moments to feel this energy flowing with your divine knowledge of who you are, gently flowing from the top of your head to your third eye, to your throat, down to your heart, down your arms, and feeling that energy in the palms of your hands. As you feel this energy flowing through, letting go of any heavy energy, releasing blockages, and feel any heavy energy flow into those hands. Clench those fists, holding tight, just letting it flow into your palms. Now breathe in through your nose, a deep breath. Open the belly. Now let it go and release those palms, letting it all go out into the water. Directing the energy out of those hands, just let it go. And in this moment, we invite any guides to join us, to support us in the flowing of this old energy that's passing through us. as we release the old and receive support from our guides, spirit, past ancestors, pets, loved ones that are here for our highest and easiest best. Join us now as we release the control, as we allow the flow of our divine knowledge to come into our bodies, to come into our minds, to fill our spirit. Support us in a reconnection of this divine information where we speak our truth with confidence. We know our truth. We clearly move forward on our unique, authentic path ahead. Spend a few moments connecting with your guides now. Feel their love and support surround you and hold you, letting go and allowing the flow of this moment, supported in unconditional love. coming back to the beach. See your guides joyfully supporting you. Any final words, thoughts, and love you want to give and to receive from your guides, do that now. And with deep gratitude, we say goodbye. As the sun sets on the water, you feel the essence of your power. You feel your truth like the warmth of the setting sun flowing throughout your body. And as we move from this beach, come back into our space, we hold on to this truth. We hold on to this peace. We hold on to the knowledge that we are not alone. We revel in the support of our guides and spirit. We accept the flow of life to flow from head to toe and keeping us in calm and peace. And we feel down into our bodies, connecting again with the rocks on the beach, sending any extra love and energy down into the earth and thanking the earth for supporting us. Receiving the nurturing and grace. And with gratitude, we come back into our body, feeling your feet, wiggle your toes, feeling your energy coming back into your body, into this space. Coming back with gratitude and feeling good all over. The energy flows into your legs and you start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and stretch out your legs, fully coming back into your torso. Stretching, breathing deeply, stretching your arms, stretching, coming back into this space with gratitude, peace, and love. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't hesitate to share this with friends and loved ones. And please subscribe. I'd love to send you a postcard. Thank you so much. Blessings, gratitude, peace, and love.